guys, I'm Gabby. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing this makeup look. Okay, let's get started. Hey guys, today we're going to be doing my daily makeup routine. This is my no makeup face. My dark circles are crazy. We're just gonna do like a little glowy day-to-day look, something light that you could wear all day through your classes, but it's still good enough to glow, I guess. Okay, let's get started. So I already started off with washing my face, putting moisturizer on, and putting sunscreen on. So these are the three products that I use for it. I use this one for face wash. I also use the CeraVe face wash. I use this, my holy grail, for smooth, beautiful skin. If it will focus. Touch Up moisturizer. It's just the dewy one. My mom uses like I don't know if it's oil-free. She loves oil-free products, but it's the light blue one if you have like more oily skin. But I have combination skin, so I use this. And then ta-da! This is the Innisfree long-lasting one. It doesn't give me any white cast, so that's why I really like it. And then it never peels when I do my makeup, which is a problem that I find with a lot of other sunscreens or with primers when I do sunscreen and primer. So, but yeah, let's get into it. So I start with clipping my hair up, and then I'm gonna go in with this primer. It's just a drugstore primer, but I feel like it is the best primer for my sunscreen. So put a little pea-sized amount, and I add it to my places I'm gonna do my makeup. Just kind of put it everywhere on my face, to be honest. I focus on the center, and then any like little excess products I'll put on the sides of my face. All done. Okay, next I'm gonna go in straight with the Milk. This is the cheek and lip tint. It's in the shade Quirk. Open it. Just looks like this, and I'm gonna warm it up with my hand a little bit. It looks like this, and I'll use this later too, so don't wipe it off. Get this, and I just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and make sure that they're like even enough, like a little bit. Okay, good. I'll just put it right above my cheekbones where you would normally put your blush, and then I will go in some more with it and put a little bit on my chin, tip of my nose, and my eyebrows. I know, crazy, getting crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna use a lot of tools in this video. You're gonna use your hand. So I use my fourth finger, and I just kind of dab it until it's even. I'm gonna use a little mirror so you guys can see too. I have like my big mirror right there. Okay, so now that you have everything finger blended out, you're gonna go in with the rest of this and kind of put it anywhere else you want. I usually do a little bit on my nose right here, just because like a little bit more sun-kissed glowy look. On the tip of my nose, I put a little bit extra on my eyebrows than I usually do, so I think I'm good. And then you really just want to keep the blush focused on the outside of your face here, so you can kind of sculpt it. So I have some left over anyways. I usually don't, because I usually don't put on that much, so I'm just gonna kind of use it up so I don't waste it. Now it's time for tool time. You get your beauty blender. Mine is like like stained, so don't mind that. I don't know how it got that, but it won't wash out. Yeah, you're gonna wet your beauty blender. If you don't know how to do that, you put it under the water and you squeeze it until water keeps coming in and out, and then you squeeze all the water out, and it's like super fluffy. Like squeeze the heck out of it. Now it's more marshmallowy. Squeeze it with a towel so it gets the extra wetness out, and it's just damp and nice. Okay, so now that we have our beauty blender prepped, we're gonna go in with our concealer of choice. I'm gonna be using the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer. I'm in the shade 35H medium honey. And we're gonna put it under our eyes here, and then I like to brighten up my forehead, but I also have a little dark spot there. I don't know if you can tell. It's like a recovering pimple. And then under, a little bit on the side. So this is my main concealer matte setup. And now, still not gonna use the beauty blender. We're gonna go in with our fourth finger again and blend everything out before going in. Tap and blend it into the blush. And I like to use my finger so I don't waste any product, or there's no product like getting off on my finger. It's just all here. Easier control for me. And then other side. When you're blending out the chin, just do in the triangle shape. Try not to get the outer sides because we do have the blush there that we're partially using as like a contour. So now that we have everything finger blended out, we're gonna take our damp beauty blender and do a thin layer of just blending everything out even more. Okay, so now that your skin looks flawless, you're gonna set her. So I'm using my Mercier translucent setting powder. Take a little bit in the lid, and I'm gonna dip my damp beauty blender into it. Then I'm gonna tap it into my skin in the areas that I just put concealer. Get a little bit more and kind of carve under my cheekbone. And then I didn't really have any like product under here other than the dispersed like concealer and blush, but I kind of carve it just to make sure the blush stays in place because that's an area that we didn't really set completely. So now we're gonna get a regular fluffy brush. I got this in a brush set my mom gave me a long time ago, so it was like off Groupon, but it's still good. So we're gonna take a brush and just kind of go all over our face without any product on the brush. This is just to kind of disperse the setting powder and make sure our whole face is set for the next step. So now that your brush can go smoothly over your face without sticking anywhere, so you can tell it's set and good, you're gonna get an angled brush, also from the same set by the way. And bronzer choice, I'm gonna be using the Hoola Benefit bronzer. This is like the regular shade, like their standard shade. I get it, tap it in there once. I have some product, I'm gonna tap on the side to make sure there's like even products, but just want a tiny little layer of tap. Then this is how I like contour my nose. I'm gonna get it, stick it there, go down, get it, stick it there, go down. I just kind of like blend it out. And then the excess you just put on the tip of your nose like that. There shouldn't be like too much excess. So now you're gonna go through and do the same thing. I'm gonna dip it once. I do 1, 2, 3. Then I blend it out. This just adds a little bit of color back into my face and make sure I'm not washed out so much because concealer is a little bit light for me because I got a bit tan this summer. So once again, one dip, go on the side, one dip, go on the side. And you can put some on your eyelids too, just to bring your face back to life. Okay. We want to keep the makeup look really light and glowy, so make sure you only do a little bit of the contour, because now we're going to go in with some blush with this palette right here. It's by MAC Haute Couture. Pretty sure this was a collab. Open it up. It's actually a highlight palette, but I'm going to be using this, the pink blush part, and a little bit of this. So I'm just gonna go in. I always like making sure I product my brush before I put it on my face. Again, you're just gonna focus on the outer parts of the face. This is right side versus left side. So now that I put some powder blush everywhere that I put the cream blush, I'm gonna go in with this contour shade. It's much bronzier, but I think that's the key to having like more of like a glowy makeup look. I'm gonna mix it with this like that. Okay, so this is how your base looks now, and now we set. So these are the two setting sprays I switched between. This one's the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I like this one because of how fine the mist is, but I think I like the NYX, this is the matte finish spray. I think I like this one a little bit more just because I feel like it keeps my makeup in place. Yeah, this one does make my face a little bit oily, but this one's mist isn't as fine. It's just gonna like pick your poison. Still searching for the perfect setting mist. I think I'm gonna use this today. I use a fan to dry my face so I don't have to wait too long. I'm patient. Just kidding. Just feels nice too. Next, I'm gonna do lashes. So you're gonna get your favorite like wispy lashes. I'm gonna be using the Ardell 113 Black. They look like this. I'm gonna trim it to your lash size. I like to trim like, you see like little remainings up here. I like to trim like one or two of these off and maybe one of these off. Just kind of fit it to your eye and trim as needed. So once you trim them, I have mine right here, you're gonna take black lash glue and put the glue kind of like on top of the lash band, like it's sitting like this, you see? The glue here. And you're gonna kind of glue it under your eye. I'm gonna be using my Doe Baby lash tweezers to help me put this bad boy on. Okay, I'm gonna need to get close to the camera for this, so I'm gonna need to get close to the mirror for this. One side done. And we have both lashes on. So I'm just gonna curl this one a little bit just to make it even. I like to top off with some aquifer. Then I actually wipe it off to make sure I get all the concealer off. I'll put some more on after that. Okay, and you're basically all done with the look. This is how it looks at the end. Okay, so that is the finished makeup look. Yeah. Here's the up close of how it looks. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions or anything, you can comment down below and I'll get to that as soon as I can. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time because I'm not running late for class. Right on time. But I need to pick out an outfit and that takes me a long time sometimes. Okay. Thanks for watching.